Anyway, today we're going to be talking about This Is Ghana Festival. This is Ghana Festival, and I'm excited about it. Excited because we've been shouting, speaking, begging, asking, saying, please register, please pay. And from what I hear, we are almost sold out. So for those of you that snoozed, you might just be losing very soon. Anyway, in the studio with us is Frima Edunyami, who's the head of events and partnerships right here at ChannelOne TV and City FM. And we also have Anthony Jamefe, who's the CEO of Caveman Watches. And guys, the watch is here. We'll get into that later on. But you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
Not bad. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Frima,
Chris,
what's the preparation like now?
No, you know, now that I've seen the timepiece, I know that we are really ready because it's TikTok, literally.
Yeah.
You know, so we are very ready. Now you can see the watches are here.
And I can see you're wearing Caveman.
Yeah, I'm an unofficial, self-imposed ambassador of Caveman. And it's simply because this is a great timepiece made in Ghana.
Right.
And it competes with any other brand. I have other watches, but Caveman, since I joined the Caveman family, it's not because Anthony is here and who knows.
Yeah.
I mean, since I joined Caveman family, I've not had a reason to look elsewhere.
Right. Now let's talk about the This Is Ghana exhibition. How is the preparation going? If we had to use percentage, how many percentage are we left with to get to 100%?
In fact, now we are 85% ready. We are just marking time. We are waiting for next weekend, which is the 6th and 7th of September.
Oh, it is next weekend.
Yeah, so for those who thought 6th and 7th September, we're looking at 2030. It is next weekend. It is here. Yes, it is next weekend.
Because it actually sounds far.
That's why I'm using next weekend. I don't even want to use the 6th and 7th September because we are still in August. So you think that we are talking about in 6 months' time. No. In fact, right after our conversation, we are going to the children's park to ensure that, okay, so we are ready. Grounds, are you ready? I mean, just to ensure that everything is set. So in terms of preparedness, in terms of readiness, we are very, very ready.
And you know, we've been reminding people to pay up because a lot of people have registered. How is the payment coming?
Well, I must admit that people are paying. People are paying, is encouraging, and it gives us also the motivation and the inspiration to do more because it only means that businesses in Ghana really want to showcase what they have, what they are doing, and they believe in the platform that we have, they believe in what we are doing, and so everybody wants to be there. But I shudder to say that we'll still have to disappoint people because currently the number of registered companies, you know, we can't accommodate everybody. And so as it stands now, it is only your payment that will guarantee your participation. So please don't come back to us and say that, but I was the first to register, but I registered the very first day we spoke about it. Yes, you did, but you did not follow through with your payment. So unfortunately, we still have a bit of room. So for those who would want to still be part of This Is Ghana, we may not be able to register you and keep you for a long time, but if you give us a call and you are ready to make payments now, you will just take the slot of somebody who has registered.
All right. So I'm sure there are first-time viewers or people that are hearing this for the first time. And obviously, we've been doing this exhibition at the AMA 4 o'clock. So why are we moving it to Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park?
Well, if you compare the AMA to the Children's Park in terms of size, you realize that the Children's Park offer a bigger space to make shopping very convenient, very relaxing and fun. I must really say thank you very much to the AMA because the AMA has really played good host to us, you know. But as every company and as we all grow, we also pray that we grow bigger. And yes, we are growing bigger. The crowd is getting bigger. Exhibitors are getting many. Sponsors are coming on board. So it's important that we open up, you know, to be able to give our patrons and exhibitors a great shopping experience, an exhibition experience, plus all the other goodies that we are adding to it this year. We need space.
Goodies. What are these goodies?
You know, so, I mean, once you are shopping, when you go to the market, you know, usually with your child. Yes. You know, and they see everything and they are pointing, Mommy, I want some, I want some, I want some.
I was that type for a very long time.
You know,
yes.
so we are bringing the grills station. You know what happened with AgriFair? So the grills, I mean, the whole grills is a whole different event on its own. We are also bringing entertainment. So we have the live bands coming, we have Chin Chim coming, we have Kwampa coming. So you understand why we need a bigger space, because if Kwampa is there, you know, we are all forming one logo line. That whole one logo line is like a stadium space, you know, so we need that. And once we also have Chin Chim coming, we need a stage, we need room to be able to enjoy live band music. So yes, a lot will be happening, plus our food court and all the other stuff that will be happening.
Yeah, I can.
And the kids corner.
And there's a kid. Oh yes. There's always a kids corner. Yes. Very exciting. Very exciting. And I think that's very considerate that we also think about the kids. The parents are coming to shop, and the kids need to just keep themselves busy. I like that. Yes. All right. So Anthony, this is not the first time that you've been on This Is Ghana exhibition.
Not the first time.
All right. And so why are you back again?
Oh, because it was a great experience. It really helped the brand. And it's something I implore other businesses to experience, because we've been part of this for quite some years now, right?
Yeah.
And we always love coming back because it's been a very good platform for us. And we get to showcase our products. We network with other businesses. We get sales, get clients and all that. So it's been a good experience. So we'll keep coming back.
Yeah, so how is Caveman doing right now? Because I used to know your first show, but you know, we're talking about big things. Big things are happening. You've moved to a bigger space.
Yeah, we've been running.
What's happening?
A lot has been happening, which is in line with the brand's plan. Anyways, we just started from ThisIsGhana.
Yes.
We moved to a bigger space showroom in East Legon, opposite the police station.
Yeah.
And now we have a new factory. We have a new factory on the Lagos Avenue Road. Quite a big space, accommodates almost 40 factory workers. So we've been running quite a bit.
And all that is made in Ghana.
Made in Ghana, proudly.
So people get to come to the factory and they have a tour, have an experience, see how the watches are made. And it's the first place that you can actually come and, you know, you sit with us, take a pen and paper, we design your watch together. And then you have it made for you.
Like a bespoke kind of watch?
Very bespoke, yes. You have it made for you within 3 days, 4 days.
Wow.
So it's been a great experience for people. We've grown from the first time that we took part in
This Is Ghana.
This Is Ghana, So it's been a great journey.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, this is actually very mind-blowing. But how did you get into the watch business? Because we don't really see a lot of Africans, you know, in the watch business, because it looks exquisite, it looks expensive, it looks vavavoom and bougie.
Non-African.
On an African, exactly. Now we have it here in Ghana.
Yeah, I think the business found me. Let me put it that way. Because just to cut it short, I just bought a watch. Just to wear for myself. I took a picture of it and posted it, and somebody just came forth and bought the watch. So for me, it was like, wait, maybe I can just make a living off selling watches. So I called a guy back and I bought 2 more watches, sold 2 and bought 3, sold 3 and bought 4. But there's a part of me that always wants the next stage. In anything I do, I'm looking for the next step. So selling watches was not enough for me. You know, I wanted to look deeper. So I started learning how to repair watches. So I approached the watch repairers at the roadside, apprenticed for them to learn how to fix watches. And also realized there were people who had good watches but bad leather straps. They didn't want to buy a new watch. So I went to Cantonment, I apprenticed for some shoemaker to learn leather craft. Then I started making leather straps. So it was a bit of everything coming together. And it took me about 3 to 4 years of selling, repairing watches, and the next stage for me was to start breaking them down. So I take about 10 sport watches and I take the components out and I form a new one.
Wow.
So I'm like, wait, I kind of know how these things are made. But I got curious as to why nobody was making them on the continent. I looked for a few African brands and I found a few of them, about 5, but they were not locally produced. So for me, anything that looks difficult makes me curious, and I always want to put my finger in there. So I got really curious as to why, out of all the veteran watch repairers that we have, nobody
was creating.
Really good
creating
into it a
one,
bit,
you know.
yeah.
If I'm curious about something, I'll dive in there.
Right.
So I decided to find out why it was so hard for people. So just start small. All I wanted to do was make one watch that has my name on it.
Okay. Okay.
And then start from there, you know. So the name Caveman came up. The whole period I got very extra introverted. I would lock myself in my room and just practice on watches. And my friends would invite me for events which they know I wouldn't show up to. And they would jokingly say, oh, he's always in his cave. He won't come out.
Ah,
So he's always in his
So
cave.
the man in the cave.
Yeah, so that became like a nickname sort of, but the real reason had been that the whole time I practiced, I kept watching documentaries about how things were built, like the pyramids, things that were built by people before our time, and how these things happen to be so durable, to be passed down generations. So I wanted to create a brand that would have the elements of handcraft, because growing up I had always been a very crafty guy with my hands. I could paint, I could do a lot of things. Yeah, I was very creative growing up. So that artistry I always had gave me a space to use my craftsmanship to, you know, put my creativity into this product.
Right.
So for me, it was more of like how the cavemen just locked themselves in their caves and use their hands to build things that get passed down generations. And that is what, I mean, inspired the name Caveman.
Yeah. So your story is basically started from the bottom, now we are here.
Yeah. Just from, I mean, buying a watch to wear, and then now we are here making watches for Beyonce, for Akon.
For me.
For
Freeman.
you know.
Exactly.
We've made watches for quite a number of presidents. It's been a great story. I mean,
And how did they feel knowing that this watch is Ghanaian, this is made in Ghana, not the usual made in China?
Yeah, it's been mind-blowing for people when they come into the factory and they get a tour. When they are done, they're like, oh, how come you're not showing this to the public?
Yes, exactly.
You know, I get that question a lot of times. All the stuff happening behind the curtains. It's a lot of work. It's very difficult. That's why nobody is doing it in the world. What I mean by that is, you can't go to any watch brand in the world and pick one watch and begin to change the aesthetics of it just for one watch. Nobody can do that for you. And it's very difficult to do. So we had to find a way to break that and be able to make bespoke watches. So I've had other watch companies and watchmakers asking me, how are you making one watch for somebody?
Just one.
Just one, you know. It's a lot of work.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting. And you also have a book. Yeah,
I have a book, The Inside Job. A lot of things I found out after becoming an entrepreneur that I didn't learn in school. Things that nobody taught me. So I felt like there's a lot that happens behind the curtains that people don't get to hear of or know about until they dive in there. And sometimes entrepreneurs, we probably mislead the public unintentionally.
Yes,
and
a lot.
And they think it's all glamorous and just fun.
Yes.
And beauty out there, but a lot of hardship behind the curtains. So I put some of those things into the book. So people who want to be entrepreneurs or new entrepreneurs can just read and see the unspoken or unwritten facts about entrepreneurship.
Right. So back to This Is Ghana exhibition. What sort of watches are you going to be exhibiting?
We have a couple of new watch models from the last time we were part of this exhibition.
Is this part of it?
These two have been with us since that time. The classics, we kind of...
Oh, they call them the classics?
Yeah, that rose gold one is a classic, and we have the premium table.
Right. And what is Freeman's called?
Freeman's
Why? What is it? What?
It's a heritage.
Heritage.
The
No, because they have names.
The heritage watches have the Edincraft symbols in them.
She's very Ashanti, so anything
that
reps Ashanti.
Should I stand? Should I stand?
Yeah, so we have a whole lot of new collections. What you're seeing on the screen now, we've made from the old Ghana city notes.
Yeah. Oh.
So we collect old banknotes from the art collectors, and then we turn them into watches. So it's more of like reviving our history, preserving our story into timepieces. Yeah.
Wow.
So you will see.
Wow.
I just love, you know, the creativity that comes with.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is the old
yeah,
one. The
so
old-
that from the
Yeah, okay.
from a 2000 CD note, the old notes. Instead of throwing them
Wow.
away, we put
Because
some
you're
life to
always
them.
bringing up, you know, different styles, different models. So you never get tired of a caveman
Yeah.
watch. So you see one today is different from what you have
Yeah,
already.
right,
You see
right.
another one, you know. And
Yeah.
Sometimes we even have to put a break on it because as creatives, you know, it's
The
a
ideas
challenge.
keep coming.
It's a challenge that creatives generally have. You have so many ideas and they are all so feasible. You need to have that discipline to learn how
Calm
to,
down.
you know,
Yeah.
to hold on the brakes.
Yeah.
But the structures that we have now at Caveman, it's been really, really strong. We have a whole team of creatives, about 7 or 8 people in the creative department. So this is how the watchmaking process goes. So if Rima, for example, wants a watch, I can just call the creative department and tell them, oh, this
Come and see
person
it,
wants
yeah.
a watch. Give them whatever details they need, and they get to sketching and creating graphics. So we have a visual presentation of the watch. We show it to the clients if they love it. Then we now send that design to the legal department.
Right.
So we'd make sure we check the global patent and copyright database to
So you
make
don't
sure
want trouble. Yeah.
we're
Anybody-
not copying anybody's
anybody,
design. Then it comes back to the creative department. Then it goes to production. So there's a team that does the leather straps. There's a team that is doing the dial, the watch cases, and everything. Every department takes what they would be working on. Then when they are done, it goes to assembly. From assembly, it goes to quality control. We have quite a number of people doing quality control. Before each watch goes out, about 5 signatories would have to endorse, from the leather strap to the dial to the customization to everything will be endorsed with a signature. So we can always track which officer endorsed which part of the watch. And then goes to content creation department. So we actually have
A whole
content
department,
creation department.
Yeah.
In fact, if
People
you're
are
buying this watch, it should arrive in your house in a chariot.
Yes.
You know,
People are
because
surprised that we have
such royalty.
we have photographers who work 9 to 5.
Oh, that's good.
You ask me, what
That's
are they
good.
doing?
Because at the end
Working
of the day,
9 to
I feel like you are not only projecting Ghana to the world, you're also giving Ghanaians jobs.
Exactly.
So you're helping in
We
turning the
have,
economy
yeah.
around,
We have.
everything. And you've also shown us that there is hope in the creative economy.
There is
Because you're creative and
one of the interesting things
Exactly.
we've done lately is to create a jewelry department. So we have a veteran jewelers working in the factory now. We are able to melt waste metal. So we collect scrap metal, we melt them in a furnace in ovens, and we turn them into watch components. So we've reduced our waste drastically. There were metal pieces that we used to trash.
reduce your waste. You don't even import. You
Yeah,
don't
so
import.
it cut importations very big. We still have a little few things that we import, like batteries.
Yeah.
I don't think I can make a
Don't worry,
battery.
we'll get there.
That's fair.
We'll get
Yeah.
there.
There are some very
There'll be
little
someone like you.
Eventually,
Yeah, there'll
yeah.
be someone like you one day that'll say, okay, I want to see how batteries are made.
No,
Yeah.
that's what we need. We need a whole ecosystem. We
Yeah.
need people taking all these other components and manufacturing. So we don't have to import batteries, because if you're importing batteries, then we fall victim to the dollar fluctuation. So you see our prices changing every now and then because of the fluctuation.
Yeah.
Because we still have to import some component that we
Right,
don't locally make.
right.
But now we make about 85% of everything we use. And now that we are able to also melt scrap metal, it's really cut down our imports.
Yeah.
So when the city gained some strength, we even dropped our prices recently.
Yeah.
To accommodate that, yeah.
So basically, you're telling us everyone can afford.
Everyone can afford. I think
At least
sometimes
one,
people think we are more expensive than we actually are.
You're not bougie.
Because they go in for the very expensive one. You see,
Yeah.
we have watches that are $5,000 and we've gone $40,000 on a piece. But people can still come into our showrooms and get a watch for 2,000 cities, for 3,000 cities, for 1,800.
Oh, wow.
So they are quite affordable,
Which is
aren't they?
fair. I mean, quite honestly, to be fair, I mean, if you own, let's say, a Frederick Constant watch,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
you're
yes.
paying thousands of dollars.
Yeah. True.
But you put it side by side a Caveman, and you can't spot any difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, I think if you're getting this,
Yes.
you know, timeless piece, something that can be custom made for you, comes with your your
Your
name
name,
on it,
yeah.
your a symbol that you want, and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fair deal. But you know, when Anthony was speaking, with the value chain that he's spoken about, you know, so for me, this is what This Is Ghana is all about. It's not just coming in as an exhibitor, as a business to showcase what you have. It's not just you coming in as a patron to just come and buy something. But with everything he has said, where do you fit in?
Yes.
As a different business, you know. So, you know, there's also somebody who is thinking
Probably
of
making the
creating batteries,
You
but they're like, but who will get this? Who will buy it for what? Somebody who is also into maybe leather something.
Exactly.
We
We
can
need those.
partner, you
Yeah.
know. So if we are doing all these in Ghana, somebody is producing the battery, he is putting the watches together, it means that we are cutting now the import out entirely.
Yep.
So everything stays right here.
Yep.
So one thing that we need to be mindful about is the partnering, the networking that This Is Ghana brings to you. Now, this is just one exhibitor, just one business. You go to him at This Is Ghana, say that, okay, I want to also retail your watches. I want to take it on campus. I want to take it to my office. I want to take it outside the country. How do we strike a deal? What do we do? This is Ghana goes beyond buying and selling. There's so much, you know, that comes with This Is Ghana. And for me, it's not because I'm sitting here as an events person or as Channel One, but platforms like these, let's take advantage of them. Okay. If the economy is stable, he mentioned, when the city became stable, he dropped the prices. At least the cost of one watch now, we could probably get two. You know, so we need to come together as a people and hold things down for ourselves.
Right. So Anthony, where can people actually find this book?
The book is on my website, anthonyjamefe.com. Even if you contact the Caveman contact numbers, you can still get to buy the book.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So what are your final words to viewers about
I like the rose gold watch.
Okay. Frema likes the rose gold watch.
We'll talk about that off
I'll
air.
buy it at This Is Ghana.
Yes.
She wants a discount because we always give a discount. We always give discounts when we come there. So do make sure you come. You get some nice discounts on our products. And I want to implore all other businesses to take part of this exhibition. It's been life-changing for us. And do come and let's network. Just like Frema said, we can do B2B connections, supply, you know, and all that. So please make sure you take part in this exhibition. It's been great for us, and I'm sure it will do wonders for you too.
Right. Frema, final words?
Need I say more? You know, when you have witnesses and testimonies like these coming up. But This Is Ghana is really a good platform for our businesses. I mean, as the name suggests, This is Ghana. Literally, This is Ghana, because we are bringing everything across all sectors, you know, so agribusiness, innovation, hospitality, fintech, education, wherever you find yourself, come. Small, medium, big companies, automobile companies. I mean, we have everything. Look, I believe that before we decide to import, we should look right here at home to see what is available, because I believe that we have solutions to most, if not all, our struggles and our problems in this country. Let's meet next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at the A4 Sutherland Children's Park. It's going to be fun, shopping, getting to know about all the many things that Ghanaians are producing right here. We'll chew kebab, we'll dance to good music, and it's going to be a fantastic day.
Right.
And special thanks to our sponsors. I'm sure you ran us through them. The MTN, the Built,
and we have Twillium.
Yes.
Those are our supporters, actually. Built and Twillium are our supporters. We have Side Hustle, EcoBank, GEPA, GEA, and Ghana Exim Bank.
Yes, and MTN.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was really nice having this conversation with you, Frema. Ladies and gentlemen, so we've been speaking to Frema Edunyami, who's the head of events and partnership right here at Channel One TV and City FM, and Anthony Jamefe, who's the CEO of Caveman Watches. You really do not want to miss the This Is Ghana exhibition. A little birdie told me that they've already designed the sold-out poster. So that means, that means, if you do not pay, that means you're going to be losing, and we don't want you to snooze on this, or so you will lose on this and cry next year. Like next year is too long. That's like 365 days. That's a lot.
More. Because we are in August.
You know, oh yeah. You know, so
5 billion days.
So you don't want to miss any of that. Anyway.